Hi, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. This is Orna Feinstein, and she has created a garden in CINNABAR for the summer. So if you're missing seeing your flowers in your garden, come here. And I won't give much of an intro. She lives in Houston, and I'm just going to let you speak for yourself.
Okay, thank you. Well, I want to start by saying thank you to McKay, who is here with us. He's also an artist represented by CINNABAR, who introduced me to Susan. And thank you, Susan, for inviting me to do this show. Things happen fast and beautifully. My work is about nature, and I'm intrigued and inspired by images that I see with the naked eye and the things that I see under the microscope. I have some biology background and chemistry, so I used to look under the microscope, but now I use books and I get inspired by images. And what I realized that a lot of things that you see in the naked eye are also seen under the microscope. So there is the macro and micro imagery that repeats itself and plays beautifully with one with each other. The most intriguing object for me is the tree trunk and the tree rings and the wood grain. So when you slice the tree trunk horizontally, you see the rings, and you probably detected the circles one inside the other in many places. That's the tree trunk. Many times it looks very geometric, like in these 3D monoprints and over here, and less geometric and more organic in the monoprints that you see over here and here, that it's not precisely circular. And you are probably have a lot of questions about the installation that you see on the floor. So I'll tell you the story of this installation. 10 years ago, I was supposed to have an exhibition in the Print Museum in Houston. It was September 2008. And just 10 days before the opening, Houston was hit by Hurricane Ike. The gallery was damaged, the carpet was wet, the ceiling was leaking, and the director called me in and said, really sorry, we can't hold the opening on time because we have damage and then people are fixing their homes, nobody will come. So I said, that's fine, we can postpone it a month or two. At that time, she already printed the invitations and she already mailed out to 800 of them. She had 1,200 left. So she showed me the invitations, and they were very lovely, of course. It has the image of my work. And she was really sad to throw it away. And I said, you know what? Just give it to me, and I'll make something for the opening. So I took those 1,200 cards, and I taped them in a cylinder shape in a variety of diameters, and created organic installations with lots of circles. And it looked like a cross-cut of a plant material as seen under the microscope. All those circles looks like cells. So everybody liked it, including me. And in the beginning, I thought that it would be a one-time thing, and after the show, I'll just throw it away. But because it was appealing to me, and some people were also liking it, I said, well, I'll hold on to these boxes and see what else I can make out of this. So before I knew it, galleries started to call me and say, hey, we have boxes of cards that we printed and we are on the way to the dumpster. Do you want them? And I said, yes. I have to stop everything I do want to get the boxes. So I collected tens of thousands of cards, and when I have free time, I would sew the cards. At that time, I had, tens of thousands of cards. At the beginning, I was just taping them. Then I said, taping them is gonna be very time-consuming. Not that sewing is not, but if I sew it, maybe it will be faster. So I started to sew the cards and got inspired by organic shapes and made boxes and boxes of pieces and stored them. And then I said, wow, I have to look for a space to show it. So I started to send proposals to non-profits. Typically, this is shown in a non-profit organization. So I've shown it in Box 13 in Houston, and 2 years ago I've shown it at Women in the Work in Austin. So the biggest installation I've done was 2,500 square feet gallery. And I filled up the entire space, so you were almost unable to walk through. It was almost like this area that you could just stay far and look. And when Susan invited me to do the show, she said, I want to have an installation. So in the beginning, it was like, wow, I never showed the installation with the art. I always thought about it as two different things because it's challenging to have the floor filled with cards and still have a path for people to walk, get close to the art. But thank you, Susan. I love it. It's working perfect. So I talked about the organic, the cellular level and what you see with the naked eye. So if you look at any part of the installation, then you can see, it may resemble some of the things that you see in the art on the wall, right? So here you go again. You have the garden as a macro, the big picture of nature, and then you have enlargements of pieces as you can see them, under the microscope. You probably wondered about the pieces also with the 3D movement, the 3D monoprints with the movement. So about 20 years ago, I started to make prints. And when I went to the studio, I thought, oh my God, the techniques and the whole shop, it's very traditional. And I wanted to break through this traditional ways of printing. And I thought, what else can I do that wasn't done before? So slowly by slowly, I started to add the dimensionality to the prints up to the point where now they are totally 3D. And also, I was looking after movement, because when you look at nature, when you look at a tree in the wind, right, you see the leaves moving, and some leaves have different shade of greens on the front and on the back. So I wanted to achieve this, and I thought that, if I do it this way, then I achieve my goal. So that's how these prints came about. And of course, the latest works are the 3D paintings that you see in the front of there. And again, very colorful, full of energy, represent the tree trunk, and again, trying to break from the flatness of 2D into 3D. So that's the big picture of what you see, and I would love to answer any questions you have. Some questions. Any questions? Yes.
Have you ever thought about putting this on the wall or on the ceiling?
So, yes, I thought about it, and especially because when I showed it on the floor numerous times, people wanted to buy some pieces, and I said, it's not going to hold, because the way the paper is, it's not, a rigid form, so over time, it changes the shape. So the way it is right now, there's no way to keep it on the wall. Yeah, maybe the circles, I made some circles, the tree trunks that I can put on the wall, but the other shapes will not hold. Yeah, and in fact, the first time that I did really higher than the 6 inches is on the piano. So I tried to incorporate, there is a piano under there, under there.
Even if this is over, even if you're done, with this piece, do you think you'll still collect cards? And are you addicted now to collecting paper goods?
I have 500 for you.
Good. Yeah, somebody told me that you overprinted. Yeah, actually, there are historic cards in these installations, because some of you may know Goldsberry Gallery in Houston. They shut down, I think, 5 years ago. So when they closed the gallery, they called me and they said, I have all the old cards in the trunk of the car. We are on the way to throw it away. If you want it, come within 2 hours. So I went there and I took it, and there's cards from 25 years ago. It's really historic installation, and the institutions that contributed the cards to me, it's like from Art House in Austin to museum in Houston and everywhere. I have Dallas, everybody's calling me with extras. I still collect, I still have tens of thousands of cards in boxes stored, and I'm not done.
But she was really thoughtful with when she was setting everything up. There were 5 of us. And this part was done, and she said, I really need the green to go with that. She's felt like this was very much the macro view, and that would be a slice of this flower. And I just kind of I think it's kind of rare to find an artist who's really good at installation at the same time, also really good at visual 2D, wall art at the same time. To put them together and be thinking about those sort of things is just kind of functioning on a lot of different cylinders at once.
Yeah, and that's the challenge that I liked when Susan told me that she wants me to put the installation on the floor. Because as I mentioned, I typically have only in a commercial gallery the art on the wall, and in non-profits the installation on the floor. When she said it for the first time, I was kind of raw. I was not nervous, but I said, wow, how am I going to make this work? But minutes later, I said, I like challenges. I'm going to make it work. So, the selection of work is not random, and the selection of, on the way Susan hung the show is just spectacular. And in fact, she hung the show first, and I kind of matched the installation to her hanging. So it worked very well. Yes. I think after I see it together, I don't see how it's not going to be together from now on.
And if anybody's curious on the prices, we have prices just inside. We usually have them on the piano, so it might be throwing you off. Obviously not on the piano. They're just inside on the counter there in the salon.
I have one more question. Is the text important to you? So I'm saying what, and that was repetitive thing. Are the words?
So it's interesting because my work is not about text at all. It's about nature. But I thought that because, I like to juxtapose, the large, the small, the linear, the circular, all of these things, I thought that it's interesting because in the cards we have actually 3 things going on. We have the color, and then we have the white side, right? The printed side with the image, and then the white with the text. And then we have text versus image. So the text has no meaning or importance in the installation. It's mostly more thinking about color when I do it. Where I need to decide if I saw the cards, the image inside or outside, more than the text.
The text seems like a bonus.
The text just comes as a package. Probably I would say that if I had to print cards to do installations, I would probably not have text.
Oh, really?
Text. Wow.
Just a color.
Because
I wonder if you wouldn't like that as much, I wonder if you think you would like that ahead of time and you did it and maybe you wouldn't.
I don't know. But that's what I got and that's what I have. And it's interesting, I found out all the work that I've done in the past, many years, is that this material is free. It's given to me for free. But the labor is beyond insanity, to create this installation. I've been working on this, as I mentioned, not every day, but when I have time, I saw the cards. It's 10 years in the making, right? So it's a lot of work, and then packing and installing each time is a lot of work. But I think it's unique, and it's
very unique.
Yeah.
It's hard not to think about what each one of these cards represents in terms of someone else's work, and kind of that represented a show for artists, for many, many years. What do those artists think of their discarded cards being part of this show?
But they don't think about it at all. They don't really care.
No, they're happy. The ones The ones that saw the installations are very happy to see
Right.
that they are here, you know, that the art is hinted in this installation.
It's hard not to think about that, like, what was that show, or what was this, and that's like another layer
I know.
of thought
I
behind.
know, and
just
there are some
looking at
images
the
that are
story.
specifically, you know, intriguing and make you curious to see like what is it about. Like, if you pay attention to things,
Yeah.
it's like interesting stuff.
It's beautiful, thank
See
you.
this.
Thank you.